Mama said no love and gave us ridicule, backing up against the chain link pummeled at school. But that didn't leave me jaded, and I still perceived the light to recourse with my fist and the voracious appetite. Started out with the one who had it coming for a while, didn't need the seventh nerve cause I fucking never smile. So I'm letting y'all know that if you're taking what I knows, you better watch your fucking back, cause I'm here to settle scores. So if you're thinking that I'm joking, I say never presuppose. I won't unlace my hockey skate, cut off your fucking nose. The days of torment have passed, I've only learned two rules. If someone's coming for your riches, then you're leaving with the jewels. The others for my brother choosing not to pull his guns, cause if you won't instill a fear, then a cadaver you become. A day of black lace and one column in the paper, few tears from your mother, then you disappear like vapor. Week I went out and gathered some supplies, got it down to clockwork, I never had to improvise. Had to put my skills to use, a fellow gotta make a buck. Zip ties, duct tape, and ready crate in the truck. See, I was called by a man asking me for a deed that would bring some sick flow and keep me up on the steed, to provide for the ones better left in the dark. But when the water starts rising, better show them the ark. All I had to do was a black stealth Houdini, a precise execution, no lamps or a genie. For some poor soul had double-crossed a wrong deal, like Superman to Kryptonite knew his Achilles heel. For sake of blowback, her real name I won't disclose, but Jenny liked to smoke crack and goggle on the load. She worked up by the pier, he was to meet her at 2 bells, but tonight the crack whore was gonna lose her clientele. Pulled in for some fuel and a fresh pack of dots, cause in a business like this you better have a black heart and be able to outrun your own shadow in the light and escape to the dark, poised and ready to ignite as a fury of power that can never be contained. Like a 747 that fucked a bullet train, I'm a prodigy child that mastered all the wrong skills. No concert pianist with illustrious trills that would make your heart fly and your lacrimals pour. More like a time trial for your dead on the floor. So if you wanna know why, and you can disregard the stigma, gonna need a southern blot and you have your enigma. I'm blessed with the mind that can conjure up remorse. Some might call it a curse, but I'm blinded by the force, and I gotta do right by myself and by my morals. Ego, fascio, equitas through my quarrels. I pull off the freeway and roll through the shipping yard with my headlights clipped so I won't alert the guard. But if he does catch wind, he would be wiser to avoid, because I lay him flat like a priest lays an altar board. Get out to the pier, my target's nowhere to be seen. Gotta carve him like a pumpkin on a happy Halloween. Smoldering cigarette butt by a shipping container. Call me 007, this hit's a no-brainer. I get out my zip ties and my black leather gloves. Gotta break up this party for these 2 feather doves. I crouch down by the door and I can hear him release. I figure one last nut before I make him deceased. The hinges creak and I pounce like a lion. I knock him out cold as I send the slut flying. I zip up his arms and boot his jaw for good measure, cause he got a hot date with Davy Jones's treasure. There's one more rule that I forgot to mention, and it could be make or break, so pay close attention. Nothing is over till the fat lady sings, got the icing on the cake, and your telephone ring saying it's all clear and the case is cold to be filed away and collect dust and mold. So I knocked at the bitch so she wouldn't see a wake, dragged them both to the container, closed the door with a click. Then I pulled out my 2 5-gallon pails, poured in the ready creek, and I slowly exhaled. I mixed in the water and pulled over a seat. Then I propped the fucker up and I plunged in his feet. It takes 2 hours to get a good cure if the ratio's right and the mixture is pure. Every time he wake up, then I knocked him back out. I'll be bringing the rain to the land full of drought. Open my tailgate, back it up to the door. It was 4:28, I got no time to snore, cause the sun'll be rising when the workers arrive to start loading freighters at 4:45. Dragged his body with the weights and hurled him in the truck bed, with one eye fixed on the hooker in red. Peeling out to the pier, I start to see the break of day. Won't be at his funeral, but I'll be making his wake. He's conscious now, struggling to be free, offering me double my original fee. But I follow these rules where a deal can't be broken. Live and die by the sword, cause your word is your token. Just an animal who's been sculpted to survive, and if we're in the same tank, I know which of us will thrive. So I kicked him off, no time to reminisce, as he fades like a mirage deep in the abyss. Yo, that's what it's like for a hitman.